What's up, everybody? It is the Best Podcast Move, and today I want to talk about this game that's making headlines. This game is called Active Shooter, and it is a game in which you get to choose to be the SWAT team going in to go after the active shooter, or you can be the active shooter. Which obviously this is a mass shooting sim where you're as the active shooter, you're in a school and you're shooting shit, like civilians and all. And I like to say this is probably the most insensitive idea like ever known to fucking man. It's the game itself is an idea. Now, you guys know me if you follow me on Twitter. I'm usually against censorship and trying to shut people up and how and all this other shit. You guys know my views on politics and whatnot. But when it comes to this is kind of fucking stupid. It is really dumb. And I read the developers, his reasonings, and he even said he would take out the option of having the shooter in the game if it gets his game to be approved to be on Steam. But people are outraged, and they're outraged rightfully so because this is stupid. It is fucking dumb. In the climate where we're averaging, like, I don't know what, 3 mass shootings a year is usually at schools and stuff like that, and then you want to make a simulation out of it and sell it. It's like, my thoughts on this, I think publishers, developers, media outlets, gamers, and Steam itself should all be in position to dismiss this game and decline its approval on Steam. Because this is not the game you want advertised or streamed. This is not the game you want making headlines and news. This is a type of game that will be used in court and as viable evidence to censor and ban other types of games that involve guns. This would be the prime example. So this asshat wants to make a mass shooting game where you're shooting civilians in a school and on the cups of this shit happening, what it feels like almost monthly, and sell it to the masses. And then you're gonna have, of course, the media, these politics, who want to blame video games. Well, here's their prized possession, a fucking piece of shit like this that they will use against us, and next thing you know, games will be censored. It won't just affect games like this, like games that nobody would support, but it will affect actual games that we've been playing for years. Your Call of Duties, your Grand Theft Autos, your Red Deads, games that are just senseless fun but have no really simulation on how shit is going down. Like, nobody, I would never dare play or buy this or want to play this. It's a horrible idea. I tried to read his message about this over and over again, and I can't find nothing to fucking agree on. Of course, he does the classic, well, there's games like, what's that dumb game that came out a couple years ago where you're just like shooting up everybody. He wanted to use other games as an example of why his game, he said those games were much worse. But I think when it comes to this game, it's just very insensitive. And I think everyone in the gaming community should band together and be against it, because this puts our hobby in jeopardy. If Steam allowed this to come out, it puts the hobby in jeopardy, because the next mass shooting to occur and people want to blame video games, they're going to look at this shit. And it only takes one mid to popular streamer to stream this shit, and it's going to make headlines. And then they're going to start policing our video games. I actually won't be surprised if this person that's making this game was a mercenary hired by the fucking government to make this game just so they can ban fucking video games. It makes no sense of why this would come out. Who in a right mind would put a game like this out where it's a mass shooting sim and you can be the mass fucking shooter? Who does that? The game looks like garbage. The graphics are horrible. It probably runs like shit, and it's only being put out just to get clicks and downloads because it's insensitive, because it's shock value. So people will probably buy it, but it would sell alone off its controversy. And allowing this to reach the masses, allowing this to reach the public, allowing this to reach the media, and allowing it to reach the politics, it will ruin gaming as we know it. It will be ruined for fucking ever because of dumb shit like this. I like freedom. I like the right not to be censored. But this can be censored. Like, you don't need it. We don't need it. It's not needed. It's a fucking stupid idea. The guy should be ashamed of his fucking self. And this would be the prime example of a game being used in a court of law against the industry and as a reason to push laws against certain video games being made off, all because of some shit like this. I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. I don't know if you guys know about the game Active Shooter or what is going on with it, and they're trying to get it on Steam. There's a lot of backlash over it. The comments are, it has a lot of negative comments towards me because the game is not needed. It is not fucking needed. Now I want to know your thoughts. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit the like button if you like this video. And if you disagree with what I got to say, you get the dislike button, or let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know a lot of us, we are against censorship, but I feel like this is not necessary and this should not be made. This should not be brought out because I feel like a game like this will make matters worse. I'd rather a game like this be censored and non-existent than to have this game come out and it censors like even the mildest video games that have to do with mild violence. Think about it. All right, it's Kid Smooth. I'm out of here. Peace.